Hello everyone and welcome to my channel TKC, the Candies class. Today what we are going to study about is Kingdom Monera. This channel totally provides information that is NCERT based and it is very helpful for students preparing for competitive exams such as NEET, AIMS as well as boards. So please like and subscribe to my channel and don't forget to press the bell icon as I'm going to keep posting videos of biology subject. The kingdom. Before starting with Kingdom Monera, let us go on with some introduction. The two kingdom classification was given by Carl Linnaeus, which included Plantae and Animalia, but this system was found to be inadequate as it left out some organisms like bacteria, fungi, euglena, etc. Then the third kingdom Protista was introduced by Haeckel, but it was also insufficient in including all the organisms. So R.H. Whittaker in 1969 gave the five kingdom classification. The kingdoms are Kingdom Monera, Kingdom Protista, Kingdom Fungi, Kingdom Plantae, and Kingdom Animalia. This classification was basically based on four factors: the cell organization, whether the organism is prokaryotic or eukaryotic, its body organization, whether the organism is unicellular or multicellular, mode of nutrition, whether the organism is autotrophic, heterotrophic, saprophytic, and the lifestyle, whether it is a producer, consumer, or a decomposer. So now let's start with a basic introduction of Kingdom Monera. It basically includes bacteria and archaea. Examples of archaebacteria are Methanobacillus, Thiobacillus, etc. Eubacteria examples, Rhizobium, Clostridium, etc. Cyanobacteria examples, Nostoc, Anabina, and actinomycetes example, Streptomyces and Mycobacterium. This was basic and a few examples of Kingdom Monera under few headings such as archaebacteria, eubacteria, cyanobacteria, and actinomycetes. They are basically prokaryotic, having a primitive type of nucleus called nucleoid. The nucleus is not well organized and it is without a proper envelope, nucleolus, nucleoplasm, and there are no true chromosomes. Only DNA is present. The cell wall is rigid and have peptidoglycan. These organisms are unicellular as in eubacteria or filamentous as in cyanobacteria. Their mode of reproduction is asexual or by fission or budding. Mode of nutrition is either autotrophic, heterotrophic, parasitic, or saprophytic. Some of them may be photoautotrophs, example cyanobacteria, and some may be chemoautotrophs, that is, having their foods from chemicals, Thiobacillus. Autotrophs means that they synthesize their own food from inorganic substrates, and heterotrophs are the organisms which do not synthesize their own food but depend on other organisms or dead organic matter for food. Now let's start with a brief of Kingdom Monera. Kingdom Monera basically include bacteria as their sole members. They are found almost everywhere, including many extreme habitats such as hot springs, deserts, snow, deep oceans. Bacteria can be categorized into four categories based on their shape: spherical, called coccus. They may be diplococcus, streptococcus. Rod-shaped, called bacillus. Comma-shaped, the viburnum, and the spiral-shaped, called spirillum. Let's start with archaebacteria. They basically live in harsh habitats, that is salty areas, hence halophiles, hot springs, thermoacidophiles, and those living in marshy areas called methanogens. They differ in having a different cell wall structure which is responsible for their survival in such extreme conditions. Example, methanogens, which lives in the guts of ruminant animals such as cows and buffaloes and are responsible for production of methane, that is biogas, from dung of animals. Let's start with eubacteria or true bacteria. They have rigid cell wall and if motile, they have a flagellum. Examples are cyanobacteria, nostoc, anabina, chemosynthetic, autotrophs, heterotrophic bacteria, etc. Cyanobacteria or the blue-green algae. Now let's talk about this in brief. They have chlorophyll A, which is similar to the green plants, and are photosynthetic autotrophs, as told earlier. They are unicellular, colonial, or filamentous, marine or terrestrial algae. Their colonies are usually surrounded by gelatinous sheath. When found in water bodies, especially in polluted water bodies, they form blooms where around themselves, and some of these eubacteria or the true bacteria can fix nitrogen in special cells called heterocysts. Examples are nostoc and anabina. So the first example was cyanobacteria. Among them are nostoc and anabina, which can fix nitrogen. Let's come to chemosynthetic autotrophs. They are the bacteria which oxidize organic substances such as nitrates, nitrites, and ammonia and use released energy for ATP production. They help in recycling nutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus, iron, and sulfur. And the example given before for chemosynthetic autotrophic bacteria is thiobacillus. Heterotrophic bacteria, they are mostly decomposers. They are helpful in making curd from milk, production of antibiotics, fixing nitrogen in legume roots, etc. But some of them may be pathogenic and may cause harm to the animals, crops. A few of the dangerous diseases produced by bacteria are cholera, typhoid, tetanus, and citrus canker. These phonemes are very important. They ought to be remembered. They can come from MCQs. Bacteria reproduce by fission, producing spores under unfavorable conditions, and sort of sexual reproduction by primitive type of DNA transfer from one bacterium to another. This is sort of sexual reproduction as they do not follow a proper sexual reproduction pattern. There is just a transfer of DNA from one bacteria to the another. Let us come to some special called mycoplasma, which is also very important for MCQs for competitive examinations. They completely lack cell wall. Only 4 characters which are to be remembered very specifically. They completely lack cell wall, smallest living cells, can survive without oxygen, that is they are anaerobic, and they are pathogenic in animals and plants. So thank you for viewing this video, and this was my notes regarding Monera. Do comment and guide me ahead. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.